Alrighty, guys, what is going on, everybody? Hope y'all are doing great today. Glad to have you guys here for another live stream. What's up, guys? Hope everyone is doing good out there. Glad to have everybody. Let's go and see who is here for today. We have Brenda, we have Catnado, TRG, George, we have Legacy, we have Penny, we have Carson. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good out there. Glad to have y'all. So, right now, there is a lot of stuff going on. We do have a lot of nasty, severe weather kicking off in western Alabama currently. We are going to be watching this here for the next little bit. So we are going to be doing a little bit of coverage today. Also, we got to be talking about the future, you guys, because there is some tropical activity ahead of us we got to be looking out for the next few days. Actually, it does look to be pretty likely that we're going to be seeing at least a tropical depression forming. In which, multiple models actually even talk about a potential hurricane. So we might be seeing our first hurricane in the Atlantic here very soon. So we'll definitely be updating you guys on that. Anyways, but yeah, in terms of what's going on right now, we're going to hop you guys over here to the radar. We do have ourselves quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings in effect across western Alabama currently. We do have a couple of these. Some of these are pretty significant. Oh, wow. We apparently have a tornado warning in Colorado. Let's go ahead and switch over there for a moment. Let's see, what's going on with this guy? We got a tornado warning here in Colorado. This is south of Vona, south of Stratton, south of Siebert. Let's see, what's this guy about? Radar indicated rotation, flying debris then just shows caught without shelter. Okay, let's see, what about rotation on that thing? Yeah, you know what? There is a little bit of rotation right there. That is directly south of Siebert. There actually is a little bit of hail being reported out of this here, too. Public reported up to dime-size hail. Apparently being reported. So we got some dime-size hail being reported out there. So not only is there a potential for a tornado out of that cell, but there's also maybe a little bit of hail too. Also a bit of flash flooding out of these storms here. Storm motion, rainfall rate in this case is pretty heavy. So we're going to be seeing a bit of that. Anyways, but we're going to hop back over here to Alabama. We do have a severe destructive yeah, we do have a pretty nasty line of severe thunderstorm warnings. 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and tennis ball-size hail for the storm out here towards Akron, towards Cypress. We also have Moundville, Greensboro, let's see, Sawyerville. Yeah, those areas out there, we are currently seeing ourselves, like I said, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and tennis ball-size hail being a possibility. Like, that's pretty crazy. Definitely is pretty crazy. Let's see, is Florence, Alabama okay for today? Now, you guys, my friend, are up there in the north. In terms of what's happening right now, you are okay. There's really not much going on out there for you. I think you'll be all right. There's nothing really to worry about. It's mostly pretty much south here of you, pretty much south of Florence, kind of towards Birmingham. Even Birmingham has a shot for maybe a little bit of severe weather activity kicking off. Actually, just slightly north of Birmingham here, not too long ago. Let's see. This was at 2309. Obviously, this was a little bit ago, but we did get reports of quarter-size hail just north of Birmingham. Now, like I said, right now, all the nastiest activity is across west central Alabama. And believe it or not, we actually do have reports of a hailstone or hail being reported up to 2.5 inches. Let's see. Look at this. EMA reports 3 cars with busted windows and a home with busted windows from hail. Hailstone estimated. So it's apparently estimated to be up to literally, was that near baseball size hail? I think baseball size hail is 2.75 if I'm not mistaken. I think that's tennis ball size hail if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure 2.5 is towards Gordo, southeast of Reform. Basically just really far western, west central portions of Alabama. Is where that is kicking off here. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys over here to the Storm Prediction Center for a moment because, you know what? We got a pretty busy day tomorrow. And I tell you what, so obviously today we have 3 slight risks here. Tornado probability, just 2% chance. Eastern Colorado. Western Kansas, 15% chance for damaging winds out there, 15% chance for hail and a slight risk. Tomorrow, we got an enhanced risk, also a slight risk across portions of Florida. So we got a really big threat for severe weather once again for Oklahoma, northern Texas, western Arkansas, southern Kansas, and basically northeastern panhandle of Texas as well. There's a shot for potentially some nasty severe weather. Now, tomorrow, 2% chances. Not really a big tornado day tomorrow. However, damaging winds, 30% chance, significant across northern Oklahoma and south central Kansas, talking a good potential that some of these damaging wind gusts could be in excess of 70 miles per hour. Got to be looking out for those wind gusts tomorrow. Same thing for hail. Also a 30% chance, significant out there, basically saying that we have a good shot at seeing some large hail, potentially 2 inches in diameter or larger in some cases. So very large hail, extreme damaging wind gusts, like I said, 70 mile per hour plus, could be possible. So really tomorrow we got to be on the lookout as a big enhance. You know, honestly, I think that there is a little bit of room for this to be upgraded to a moderate, potentially across portions of central Oklahoma. We'll wait out for it. We'll see what's going to happen, but I do think that is a possibility. Then we move our way into Sunday. We got the southeast targeted here for Sunday across Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. We're going to keep on watching that. Anything after that is too far out. Predictability is too low at this time for anything further than that. But anyways, at least for the next 2 to 3 days, we are seeing multiple shots of severe weather out there. So definitely going to be watching out for all of that. Anyways, but once again, we're going to go ahead and hop over here to, actually, we're going to switch down here towards the Dallas radar. We got a few storms, a couple of storms actually out here. To areas here south of Dallas. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 1.5 inch hail. This actually includes Waco. As you can actually see, Waco, Texas, currently getting a lot of lightning activity out there, really showing an energized storm here. So actually, there's even a wind gust report up to 59 miles per hour. That does mark it severe. I know you guys can't really see that, but 35 mile per hour sustained and 59 mile per hour wind gusts is being reported out of the storm here towards Waco. 60 mile per hour wind gusts, as well as, like I said, ping pong ball size hail could be possible in terms of the storm towards Waco. Heads up to you guys. So obviously, you know, damaging winds has already been reported out of that storm. So that's not a radar indicated threat. That's an observed threat, meaning that the winds have already been reported up to damaging criteria. Let's see here. Yeah, most of these guys are actually for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and 1.5 inch hail, which is equivalent to, like I said, ping pong ball size. Cross portions west of Killeen, we have Kempner, we have Lampasas, let's see, south of Lomta, towards Gatesville. Yeah, all of those areas, 1.5 inch hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts is a possibility. We do have a storm relatively northwest of San Antonio. Now, this one's a little bit of an interesting cell. It does have a bit of a tail on it. Let's go take a look at the velocity on that one. Not really seeing anything rotating, so that's good news. But anyways, there's a little bit of tail on that. We got to watch that cell because you never know if it could go tornadic anyways. But towards Fredericksburg, we do have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for half dollar size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts themselves. So obviously overall right now we do have a couple of severe thunderstorms stretching all the way from central to basically east central Texas right now. And the main concern does seem to be hail, followed by the potential of damaging winds. Anyways, but we're going to hop down here to Colorado again. Once again, we do have a tornado warning in effect for Colorado. This is directly south of Vona, also south of Seabirch, south of Stratton. We are watching this 6 minutes ago until this warning gets canceled. It's a radar indicated threat, which basically means that the radar has just picked up rotation. As of now, there's no confirmation of a tornado, but you should still be inside of your shelter regardless of a confirmed tornado or not. Because like I said, you do not want it to go confirmed while you're just ignoring the warning. So you definitely do not want to ignore any warning at all. And speaking of warnings, we actually do have a severe thunderstorm warning in southeastern Colorado. Look at this one, 70 mile per hour wind gusts out of it. You know, that's some pretty gnarly wind gusts. So 70 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail is possible south of La Junta here. This does include portions here of Highway 350. So overall, we are talking, you know, a pretty nasty storm out here in Colorado. Like I said, today's threat does include eastern Colorado and portions of western Kansas and a potential tornado threat. So it would not be impossible if obviously we did see a few, you know, spin-up tornadoes across, you know, eastern Colorado. Could be possible, hence why there is that tornado warning, as there was a bit of rotation as we were looking. Like I said, in terms of the latest, in terms of the latest radar imagery, we're actually going to hop over here to the tornado warning on my other screen, which I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys over to right now. But in terms of what's going on with this cell out here, like obviously there is a little bit of something that's trying to occur here south of Vona. that we got to be looking out here for. Robin says, hi, Andrew. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here, my friend. Obviously, to you guys who's across, eastern Colorado and, like I said, obviously portions of Alabama even, got to be on the lookout here for today. Even though we just have a slight risk, even that slight risk can be warranting a few nasty, severe thunderstorms, in which, honestly, we are seeing a group of pretty gnarly storms moving into western Alabama here currently, in which, yeah, we're going to need to watch these ones pretty closely, as, they do have a threat on them. Once again, the main kind of concern out of this, wow, you know what? I'm going to switch you all over here to this view now. 2.5-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts is possible out of this cell here. Let's see. This is basically relatively west-southwest of Birmingham. Look at this guy. 2.5-inch hail and 2.5-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. This is a really destructive storm here. So this includes, let's see, Demopolis. We have Etowah. We have Forkland. We have, let's see, Bolagi. We have Gainesville, Epps, Panola. Yeah, you can see these areas down here, like Thornhill, those regions. Once again, this is basically in pretty much west central Alabama. So if you guys know anybody who lives in west central Alabama, obviously, keep an eye on it. Let them know what's going on, because like I said, these storms today are potentially going to be pretty gnarly. Whoa, look at this one. East of that, Greensboro, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and tennis ball size hail. So not only do you have like really strong damaging winds, not only do you have very large hail in this case, so if you mix the two together, you're going to get some serious wind-driven hail. Like, that is a really destructive storm out there. This includes Greensboro, Mountainville, Akron here. This is a storm that, I would seriously take shelter for. This is a storm that you do not want to ignore. This is a storm that you want to be inside of your shelter for a while until this gets expired. If you have 32 minutes to go, like I said, anytime you have 2.5-inch hail plus 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts on it, yeah, that's never really a good combination in which, definitely have got to take action. Honestly, that's almost tornadic-like wind speeds, in which, that is... Yeah, that's seriously a big concern here. Now, I will mention, we do have a tornado watch in effect, or sorry, a severe thunderstorm watch, not a tornado watch. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect here for portions of western Alabama. This actually does include portions of even far western panhandle of Pensacola here for Florida, and eastern Mississippi. This is a severe thunderstorm watch that remains in effect here until 1 o'clock a.m. Let's see here. Nana with a $15 super chat. Nana, thank you so much for that. That's super appreciated. Greatly appreciated, Nana. Thank you so much for the super chat. You rock. We love you. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Everyone, please give Nana a big thank you for that. That's super sweet of you. Thank you. And like I was saying, obviously in effect until 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern time for max hail potential up to 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches in diameter. Also up to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Being a possibility here. Now, storm motion is relatively south speaking. It's relatively south moving here. And motion is about south around 35 miles per hour most of these storms here. So that's kind of the direction of these storms. Honestly, I would even say they have a slight little southeasterly trajectory on them. Here's actually the past in regarding to when the watch got issued. You can kind of see these storms are tracking relatively southeastward. As you can see, they're kind of slowly creeping down, almost east-southeastward. So I don't know why it just has a direct south motion on that, but it does seem to be a little bit more of a southeastern approach. Anyways, but guys, I tell you what, so I do want to go ahead and show you all something really quickly. If we move our way to the tropics, you might notice this really big red area. Now, this is an area of watch. This is an area that we are watching out in the tropics. There's actually a pretty good probability that we are about to have a tropical system in the Atlantic. And the Hurricane Center just recently with the 8 o'clock update said that this thing has a 70% chance of overall formation in the next week. So overall, this thing really does have a good probability of forming. Now, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys over here to the Hurricane Center. Here's the latest updates from the Hurricane Center. You guys can obviously see that that is the... that's the outlook we were just looking at. 70% chance of formation through the next week and a 30% chance of formation in the next 48 hours. So probability overall has increased of this thing turning into a tropical system. Now, in regarding to the models, for 1 second, I'm going to switch you guys over here, but I am going to pull up the models to show you guys exactly what we might be talking about. So in terms of what we're looking at, we're going to go and hop you guys over here to this. Here's the models. Here's the weather models we have going on. So in terms of, the American GFS, there's a system right there, quickly develops. This model even supports a possible tropical storm here by the 19th, That's pretty much, 2-3 days ago from now, or 2 to 3 days to go, I should say, from now. And this storm relatively has it going, pretty much out to sea for the most part, as high pressure is kind of blocking, acting as a shield towards the mid-Atlantic. That could be some good news. Obviously, kind of kicking out that storm more out to sea. I would say, and if that's the case scenario, I would watch Bermuda, because you don't know how close it could get to Bermuda if it goes out to sea. So obviously, that is an area we should be watching out for. In terms of the European model is also supporting a potential hurricane out of the system, also kind of showing it taking out the sea a little bit, which obviously, there's really not high pressure in place across the mid-Atlantic. It's kind of a main difference between the two models we just looked at there. So obviously, there's still a lot of unknowns with the track, but there is a lot of certainty with the system existing overall. Now, in terms of CMC, another weather model here, you can obviously tell, this model really does not support hardly anything, but that's kind of an outcast model, because, other models like NavGem, definitely does support this system here, and as well as Icon supporting it as well. So basically, 4 out of the 5 models we just looked at does indeed support, this basically this tropical system out there. So anyways, but that is what we're looking at. Let's see, TRG says a tour. There's another tornado warning in effect. All right, let's go and take a look at this real quickly, y'all. We're gonna hop over to this screen. So let's see what's going on. So there it is right there. Tornado warning in effect here. This is for, let's see, we're going to wait for this to load for a second. All right, this is right here south of Rocky Ford for Holly. Got a new tornado warning. Yep, little area of rotation right there southwest of Holly. This thing is tracking relatively northeastward. Let's see, is there anything on correlation coefficient? I hope not. Yeah, there's nothing on correlation coefficient yet, so there's no way of confirming this tornado now, as of yet. However, if you live towards, let's see, Holly portions of, obviously southeastern Colorado, you guys have got to be in your shelter until further notice. Even areas towards like Swink should monitor the progression of the storm, as if this thing continues to be tornadic for several minutes, this thing eventually could be impacting areas out there towards Swink. Right now, there's no tornado warning, but just be on alert. Be ready to take action in case if that eventually does get extended. Anyways, but that is essentially what we are looking at out there. So yeah, thank you for letting me know, TRG. But yeah. Definitely is a pretty pretty active environment here for a couple of spin-up tornadoes across portions of eastern Colorado. Like I said, we do have that 2% chance for tornadoes to actually form out there. Once again, here's the Storm Prediction Center outlook regarding for today's potential tornadoes. As you can actually see, basically just western portions of Kansas, central and eastern portions here of Colorado. That little 2% area is where a few spin-up tornadoes could be possible today. But once again, today's major concerns is hail and damaging winds, not just across the Central Plains, but also the southeast and the eastern Mid-Atlantic. We are seeing a bit of thunderstorm activity out there. So we should be getting a new update here from the Storm Prediction Center here relatively soon. They update around 9 o'clock. So we should be getting a new update here within the next little bit. Now, in terms of the severe weather that's currently impacting portions of the Mid-Atlantic, now most of it is moving its way into the Chesapeake right now. Hence, we have a lot of special marine warnings to the boaters out there. We got some interesting storms out there, mostly kind of right at the boundary of severity and non-severity. So quarter-size hail for most of these, and like I said, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is a possibility. Virginia Beach actually has a flash flood warning that we are currently watching out here right now. So we are seeing a flash flood warning in effect. Let's see here. Life-threatening flash flooding for creeks, streams. Yeah, definitely have got to be looking out for this. Let's see. Reported producing heavy rain across the area between 1.5 and 2.5 inches has fallen, with the additional amount of 1 to 2 inches being possible. So there's a decent amount of flooding going on there towards Virginia Beach, apparently. So heads up to you guys. Obviously, if you live out there, got to be looking out for this. Let's see here. I'm hoping that the storms are not as bad as last night. They should not be tonight. Tomorrow, that could be debatable. They could be fairly close to what we've seen yesterday in some cases. Like I said, obviously, in terms of what's going on here for tomorrow, we do actually have another enhanced risk out there. So yeah, we're going to need to watch out for tomorrow pretty closely. I tell you what, I'm actually going to go and pull up the tomorrow's risk really quickly. Here's tomorrow's outlook regarding what we were seeing here. As you can see, we have a pretty large, a pretty decent size enhanced risk across, western Arkansas, literally cutting through like the central-most areas here of basically portions of, Oklahoma. So an enhanced risk, Oklahoma City, we got Tulsa, we got Lawton, some pretty fairly populated areas here in the state of Oklahoma should be watching out for this. Absolutely. Let's see here. Eureka with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Eureka. Saying, hello, I'm back. Mississippi has been horrible all week, so I'm here. Do I know what I can expect for Clarksdale, Mississippi? Thank you for all you do. Well, first of all, Eureka, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. It's greatly appreciated. And, of course, I got you covered here. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. This is for Clarksdale. Let's see here. Clarksdale, Mississippi. Gotcha. So in terms of tomorrow, okay, so tomorrow you do have a small thunderstorm risk or a small, potentially severe thunderstorm risk. In terms of right now, actually there is a few storms just to your west of Clarksdale right now. So these storms out here that's, kind of heading towards you at the moment, there is a severe warning that's relatively far southwest of you, but, you probably will be getting impacted by this storm at some point here within the next, I'd say the next 20, 30 minutes or so. So overall, that's, possibility. But here for tomorrow, there's a small chance of the potential for severe weather for you. In terms of tomorrow's probability, you have the good news is there's no tornado threat for you tomorrow. Damaging winds, there is a 5% chance. So there's a small chance we could get a few damaging wind gusts out there, maybe up to 60 miles per hour. And in terms of hail, same thing, maybe up to quarter size could be possible. But other than that, you do have a relatively low threat overall, so you should be pretty much good to go. Yeah, you should be pretty much good. But like I said, wouldn't hurt to be checking up on the weather here tomorrow, just here and there, just to kind of see, what's going on out there and stuff like that. But anyways, that's that. Let's see here. Do I think New England will have a bad hurricane season? Honestly, I kind of think it's going to be kind of personally, I think it might be kind of average, maybe slightly below average. Let's consider the El Nino that we have. Typical El Nino years is a little bit underactive. But I do think so. I think it's going to be quite inactive for you guys. Maybe towards the Caribbean, I think there could be, around normal amount. But, up there in the Northeast, probably not. Let's see here. Riley with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Riley says, what is 15748 looking like currently / tonight? Thank you. You are very welcome. And, of course, I got you. Let's see here. 15748. 15748. Okay, you're across Pennsylvania. Gotcha. So what's going on right now? Let's go and switch over to the radar view. So you're basically east of Pittsburgh here. All right, we got a few showers going on here. Now, honestly, there's going to be the possibility here for maybe a few thunderstorms. A few rumbles of thunder could not be ruled out of a couple of these showers here. But most of them are going to be thunderless and bring nothing more than just a little bit of light to moderate rainfall. Now, in terms of what we are expecting here for tonight, you do not have a severe weather threat here for today, so that's good news. Tomorrow, you are not even in a thunderstorm risk. So between today and tomorrow, you're looking pretty good. No chance for any thunderstorms. Tonight, there's a small chance for a couple of rumbles of thunder with some of these showers that are rolling through. But other than that, nothing severe is on the table for you. So things are looking relatively good for you. So once again, thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. Yankee says, thank you for answering my question. Doing a great job. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Waco, Texas. Let's see here. Just shut down north and southbound traffic on I-35 north of Waco, Texas, reported. Interesting. Well, that's not really good. You said towards Waco. There is actually a severe thunderstorm we were watching out here towards Waco. Yeah, Waco is actually under a severe thunderstorm warning right now. If you look at it, let's see, we're going to hop over to Austin radar, basically. Yeah, there's Waco right there. We did actually get reports here of latest wind gust was not too long ago. We just got a wind gust out there reporting up to 45 miles per hour here towards Waco. However, the warning has it stated for 65 mile per hour wind gusts and 1.5 inch hail, which is equivalent to basically ping pong ball size hail, being a possibility out there. So not only is there a threat for some fairly damaging wind gusts, but also the possibility there for some for some large hail too. It actually looks like there's a lot of lightning activity out there towards Waco. If you look closely, you can actually see there's a bunch of these little lightning strikes here. There's been a fair amount of lightning activity, which is showing a pretty energetic storm, and could be even strengthening for what we know. So, yeah, if you're towards Waco, watch out for that storm. Definitely would remain indoors, that is for sure. Let's see here, but that is what we are seeing. But yeah, absolutely. Let's see, anything for Dallas-Fort Worth tomorrow? Dallas, honestly, yeah. So Dallas does have a risk here for tomorrow. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and hop you guys over here to that view. Let's see here. Proxy with a 75! Dude! Are you serious, Proxy? $75 donation from Proxy. What's that? Oh gosh, that noise is terrible. But Proxy, thank you so much. $75 donation. Holy cow. Happy, let's see. Happy Andrew is streaming tonight. Keeping an eye on the safe. New Rock Andrew. Hi, everyone. Proxy, hi. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much. A whopping 75. Whoa. Proxy, thank you so much. We love you. Thank you for that. But really quickly, what I was talking about for Dallas there is that, yeah, Dallas does have a risk here for severe weather. I'm going to go ahead and switch you over here to the Storm Prediction Center for a moment. So obviously here for you guys, you know, for Dallas, you can see right here for Fort Worth, obviously Dallas included. So you guys are in a slight risk, which is a chance for severe weather. Now, tornadoes tomorrow, luckily, is not a concern. So we're good. No threat for tornadoes tomorrow. However, damaging winds, there's a 15% chance you could see some damaging wind gusts, maybe 60, maybe 70 maximum out of some gusts. Once again, what the winds could gust up to. And in terms of hail, there's a chance for maybe even a little bit of hail. You know, actually, Dallas does have a significant hail threat, meaning that there's a shot for maybe even large hail up to 2 inches in diameter or larger. Could be a possibility. Absolutely. But anyways, Proxy, thank you so much for that. That is super sweet of you. Thank you, absolutely, Proxy. We love you so much. Thank you. Let's see here. What do I expect the storms happening in places like South Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota? When do I expect these storms to start happening? You know, we're kind of in a really abnormal time of the season right now. Usually, you know, even for me across like, you know, Kentucky, it's been really, really quiet. You know what? Actually, I switched to the wrong screen here. Honestly, right now, I don't think that pattern's going to change anytime soon. I cannot give you an exact time period, as obviously, you know, models, you can't really look at them too far, but I will tell you that, you know, right now, I don't see that really changing anytime soon. You know, right now, the storms are really targeting, like, the southern plains and the southeast, if you guys probably could tell, but absolutely, but, yeah, we don't know. You know, it could be a couple of weeks, it could be a couple of months, or it could just never really approach there. It's weird. It's a weird time of the year, that's for sure. Let's see here. Andrew, do I think tomorrow could go a high risk? No. Definitely not. However, I do think that there is a possibility for a moderate risk. I think that is a possibility. Once again, I'll go ahead and switch to tomorrow's risk here. So here's today's risk. Obviously, tomorrow's risk is this, which here's today's day 2 outlook. Here we go. So obviously this is for tomorrow. We have that enhanced risk across, you know, obviously portions of, you know, Oklahoma, western Arkansas, you know, southern Kansas, those areas. That's like the highest probability for severe weather here for tomorrow. So obviously Oklahoma City is included. We have Lawton, Oklahoma. We also have like Tulsa, those regions. Yeah, got to keep an eye out there for those areas. Now, obviously, whenever it comes to it, like I said, tornado probability actually is really not too bad tomorrow. That's good. But it makes up for it in terms of hail and in terms of damaging winds. So, yeah, we're going to possibly have some really large hail and really large damaging wind gusts being a possibility tomorrow. So, really across Oklahoma, you should be watching out for this here. Anyways, but I do think it could go moderate. If it does, it would likely be for damaging winds. Maybe even an upgrade to the, like I said, maybe even an upgrade to the hail threat could be possible. But I even think maybe a 5% tornado could be warranted, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. What just happened? Is that a new watch that just got issued? Oh, we just got a new watch, didn't we? Right across western Kansas. Let's see. Towards Garden City. We have haze included here. Let's see here. So here's today's categorical outlook. This is in effect until 2 a.m. Eastern time. For the possibility here. What? Maximum hail at 0 inches. Maximum wind gusts 0 miles per hour. That's a glitch. Look at that. I've never seen this ever happen. Never, ever seen a program say this. Maximum hail, 0 inches in diameter. Maximum damaging wind gusts up to 0 miles per hour. Max tops, 0,000 feet. Max storm motion, 0 miles per hour. Okay, that's weird. That's a little odd. Anyways, but that's not true. Obviously, there's something, the reason they issued that watch for. I'd say probably for 60, maybe 70 mile per hour wind gusts. We'll see in a minute. Anyways, let's see here. If I get a moment, Andrew, anything for northeastern Ohio? Yeah, I can do that real quickly. So for you guys, obviously here for today, in terms of you have this little area of a few thunderstorms being possible across, eastern portions of obviously, eastern portions here of Ohio. Could be possible, a few thunderstorms, but I don't think it's going to be anything severe. For you specifically, you know, Proxy, I think you're good to go. Honestly, I think things are looking relatively fine. Even same thing for like the next few days. In terms of the, like I said, in terms of the severe weather activity, obviously tomorrow, or here's today, you're pretty much good to go for today. Tomorrow, you're not even near any thunderstorms. We're actually looking pretty good for tomorrow. Following day after here, you know, still really not expecting anything, and obviously anything after that, there's really nothing in the forecast as of now. So in terms of thunderstorms for the next 3 days, Proxy, you are looking okay. We're not expecting any damaging thunderstorms. We're not expecting any thunderstorms in general, as things should remain mostly clear. So you should be good, Proxy. Other than that, that's pretty much what's going on out there in Ohio. Yesterday we did have a few tornadoes, I believe, in Ohio that did happen, which pretty crazy. But for you, like I said, for Ohio for the next couple of days, yeah, things are relatively fine. Let's see here. Claudia says, hi, everyone. How is Georgia looking? So Georgia, in terms of today, there's a small chance for severe weather across the south side. Tomorrow, there's a pretty good chance, actually, for the extreme south side of Georgia tomorrow. You know, we're talking areas towards, like, let's see, Bainbridge, Thomasville, Adele, those regions out there. Obviously, you guys, you know, those areas out there should be keeping an eye out for it. You know, there is a good possibility we could get a few severe thunderstorms out there. Now, tornado probability, there is a very, very small chance, you know, an extremely low chance of having a tornado in Georgia. If so, it would be kind of towards the southwestern side of the state. Hail, though. Hail's a good potential for southern Georgia. I think that's a good possibility of some large hail tomorrow. Same thing for damaging winds. So we're talking large hail potentially up to, you know, 2 inches, or sorry, up to 1 inch in diameter, or potentially larger in some instances, and damaging wind gusts maybe up to 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts at worst case scenario. But anyways, but yeah, that's kind of what's going on out there in Georgia. Let's see here. Montgomery, Alabama, tornado probability for tonight. So let's see. So Montgomery, you guys, obviously, Montgomery does not have a watch actually right now. But in terms of tornado probability here for you, you, my friend, are actually not in any concern, because today they have no tornado probability for the state of Alabama in general. So don't got to worry about any tornadoes tonight. Your main concern, obviously, is the potential for some damaging wind gusts and maybe a few hail instances could be possible. But yeah, no, honestly, I really don't see anything too crazy for you. I would keep an eye on it, you know, at least for the next couple of hours as these storms roll through. You know, a few damaging wind gusts, as mentioned before, and a few hailstones could not be ruled out. But other than that, you should be, you know, you should be relatively all right to go. But just keep an eye on the weather for a little bit. Let's see here. Rock, you really made my day. I know Andrew appreciates the kindness people share. Absolutely, Pop. Like I said, seriously, Proxy with a $75 donation, you absolutely have blown my mind. And thank you so much, Proxy. Like, you don't know how much that helps us out, how much that means to us. Like, that helps keep our channel, like I said, it helps keep our channel rolling. You know, seriously, Proxy, you make this possible. So thank you so much for that. Let's see here. Triple says, you have no idea how much I appreciate you. I will sleep a little better. Thank you, man. You're very welcome, dude. Very welcome. Let's see here. Let's see. What's making those tornadoes or the storms for tomorrow not have huge tornado threats in Dallas? Is it because of the dew points in Cape? Majorly the winds, the lower level wind shear. Basically the lower level winds. There's something called a jet stream. I'm sure you guys probably have heard of that. So basically there is such thing as a lower level jet stream, which that's basically what it sounds like. It's basically a current of air at a lower portion of the atmosphere. Now for tornadoes to form, obviously you need like a really strong, you really need a really strong lower level jet stream to actually allow for tornadoes to happen, which that's just not really in place for tomorrow. So obviously that kind of rules out anything too significant to occur, honestly. But like I said, there's going to be a shot for maybe a couple of tornadoes tomorrow. Actually, here's tomorrow's tornado probability. I'll go ahead and show you guys that real quickly. So here, I'm going to go and turn off the watches for a second. So we do have a chance for maybe a couple of tornadoes for the panhandle of Texas, panhandle of Oklahoma, southwestern Kansas, southeastern Colorado. Also another little area. Once again, these are 2% chance areas, which is pretty low probability. For like the panhandle of Florida, pretty much the entire panhandle of Florida does have a risk, including Tallahassee and Pensacola. Should keep an eye on it. Also for southern Alabama, there's a small chance tomorrow for some tornadoes. This is south of Montgomery, by the way. Also kind of towards like Mobile, towards Mobile. Also towards areas along the southern, the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, essentially. Is inside of that little risk as well. And a very itty-bitty small little sliver in southwestern Georgia is in that 2% chance. But yeah, like I said, probability of that actually happening is fairly low. I think that's a really low probability of actually occurring. But like I said, tomorrow is going to be splitting up into two different areas, really. We got two different severe threat areas. We got one of the big threats includes Florida, actually. Florida has a pretty decent chance for severe weather tomorrow, mostly hail and damaging winds. And, of course, across the Central Plains, Oklahoma, you guys are actually in the biggest threat for tomorrow. Like I said, once again, there's a scale from 1 to 5 on the severity spectrum, and we're at a level 3 right in the middle across portions of Oklahoma, which even that's usually level 3 can be pretty significant in terms of severe weather. I mean, even a level 1, which is the dark green here you see, that's a level 1. The yellow is a level 2. But level 1, I mean, even that can bring some unwanted severe weather. So, like I said, just because you're in a level 1, if you're across the dark green, does not mean you're completely fine for, absolutely no severe weather occurring. Regardless of what level you're in, you still have a threat for, damaging thunderstorms out there. But anyways, tomorrow, really got to keep our heads up in Oklahoma, also western Arkansas, too, and northern Texas. I believe even Texarkana is even near that enhanced risk, actually. Yeah, look at that. Texarkana is right on the line between the level 2 and the level 3. But obviously, like I said, Oklahoma City, I mean, you guys are like smack dab in the middle for tomorrow's threat, in which, should be keeping an eye out there for it. Once again, Lawton, Tulsa, Elk City, pretty fairly populated areas. A lot of Highway 35 and a lot of Highway 40 is included with this. Actually pretty much the entire highway of Highway 40 and the entire highway of Highway 35 in Oklahoma is in the enhanced risk, which is at level 3. So, yeah, no, there's a pretty good probability of that happening. Let's see here. But anyways, that's what's going on. Let's see. Claudia says thumbs up, people. Thank you so much, Claudia. Yeah, if you guys have not already, hit that subscribe button while you're at it. It'd be greatly appreciated. Like I said, we'll keep y'all updated. Anytime there's nasty weather going on here, you guys can rely on us. We're always here for you whenever we can. Let's see here. What about San Antonio? Good question. So in terms of San Antonio, there's San Angelo. Here's San Antonio. So tomorrow's threat, actually, you're good to go. There's no threat for severe weather for tomorrow. You can see San Antonio is not even in a risk. Now, you might be wondering, well, what's this light green area? What does that mean? That means there's a shot for a few thunderstorms, but they're not expected to be anything damaging or severe. Like I said, in the dark green, that's the level 1 on the severe spectrum. Level 2, yellow. Level 3, orange. Then level 4 would be red, and level 5 would be pink, which I don't think we're going to get anywhere near level 5, but I do think we might have a potential for a level 4 tomorrow. We'll see how things play out. I think that damaging wind threat could get upgraded for Oklahoma City. We'll see how that goes, as it seems possible. It definitely does seem to be a little bit possible. Anyways, but that is essentially what we are looking at out there. Here for tomorrow, also a little shot for possible storms up here in the northeast. Not anything severe, just a couple of rumbles of thunder possible across the northeast tomorrow. Like I said, really just the areas we got to really be paying attention to is the central and central plains and the southeast. So that's kind of that. Let's see here. Carson says you've earned a like. Thank you for what you do, putting hours of your time to keep people safe. You're so welcome, Carson, and thank you for doing that. It's greatly appreciated. Like I said, I mean, guys, seriously, please consider sharing this too. Like I said, obviously, the more we can get the word out there, the better it can be. Obviously, the more potential lives we could save here. I'm happy to say that we have actually saved many lives on this channel. I've heard it from many people. I'm so thankful for it. And, obviously this information that we relay out to you guys is seriously really important stuff. So, like I said, just please consider that. It's greatly appreciated, too. Seriously, it means a whole lot to us. Anyways, but we're going to hop you all. Whoa, a lot has happened in Alabama. We got a lot of severe thunderstorm activity popping off here in Alabama. We're going to hop you all over here to this real quickly. So in terms of what's going on out here, pretty much south of Tuscaloosa, we got ourselves a group of nasty severe thunderstorm warnings. Some of these are actually ranging into, actually most of these have been downgraded. That's good. They were going from all of them downgraded. Most of them actually, yeah, they've all basically downgraded. So we were actually watching some hail instances out here for up to tennis ball size hail and 80-mile-an-hour winds. Now they're all down to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. So that's good. Honestly, that's actually really, really, really good. However, here in western Mississippi towards Cleveland, we got a pretty gnarly storm, pretty gnarly cell out there. 1.75-inch hail, which that's literally golf ball size hail, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there being a possibility. Which that's definitely interesting. Let's see here. That storm below Waco, Killeen/Temple. Let's see here. Let's see. That storm below Waco, Killeen/Temple. Anything crazy coming out of that? Earlier there was actually. Let's go ahead and hop over there. So, yeah, so the storm in Waco, they did update a new warning for it. You know what? We're going to switch over to Austin radar. Anyways, but yeah, no, the one here towards Temple and Waco, we do have a warning in effect here for actually ping pong ball size hail and 65-mile-per-hour wind gusts out of it. So it looks to be a not just a hail threat, but also a a damaging wind threat along with it as well. So no, absolutely. There's hail and damaging winds on that one, so you definitely got to be on the lookout for that. That's for sure. Anyways, but like I said, y'all, hey, seriously, if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. We'll be here for y'all. I said, obviously, if there's an area that you're worried about for the severe weather, I mean, throw down a zip code, too. You know, I'll be taking some zip codes tonight. Obviously, that's kind of the point I did go live tonight, is obviously inform you guys about what's going on now, obviously, but really tomorrow we need to look out for, and obviously the tropics, too. You know, there's just a lot of weather stuff, a lot of nasty weather going on right now, in which, obviously, you know, it's going to need to be monitored, in which... That's what we're here for, you know. Anyways, but that is what we're looking at. Let's see, 70% chance of the depression becoming a tropical storm or tropical monsoon. What? Now it's a tropical storm. Maybe the first hurricane of the season. I think it has a very well chance of being the first hurricane of the season. I do think so. Let's see here. Howdy again, says Jay. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Matthew, the first one to talk about it, St. Landry. You're pretty much good, man. You're going to see the possibility for a few thunderstorms tomorrow. However, they should remain basically sub-severe. There's a small chance slightly north of you that some of those could go severe in terms of maybe some gusty winds and maybe some small hail. Could be possible. But other than that, that's kind of what's going on out there for you. Let's see here. Sorry, the one below Waco, not actual Waco. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I'll hop it back over there real quickly for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, the one south of Waco here. I guess you're talking. Let's see here. Are you talking about this one towards Killeen? Yeah, this one has anywhere from between $50 and ping pong ball size hail on it, and possibility 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out of it. That's the threat out of that storm, if that's the one you're talking about. Let's see here. Can you please tell me my risk for, 27012? Of course, 27102. This is in North Carolina. Okay. Well, I can tell you this. I have some good news for you. So in terms of what's going on here, there is nothing expected to be severe over the next few days. Obviously, here taking a look at the current radar, or the current outlook, I should say. For today, there is a chance. There's a small chance a couple of severe thunderstorms could persist across portions of the region. But honestly, I think you're relatively mostly good to go. These storms are actually pushing out to sea now, so I think the majority of your risk is over with. Now, whenever it comes to the potential here for tomorrow, you're not in the risk here for any thunderstorms, so that's good news. Then moving in here for day 3, which is, I believe, on, what's that, Sunday, I believe? Yeah, Sunday, nothing to worry about. You are looking pretty much good to go. Let's see here. But that is that. Let me see here. What about, let's see. Herbert says, what about 32091 in Northeast Florida tomorrow? All right. I do tell you what, Florida does have a pretty decent risk here for tomorrow for severe weather. So my Floridians out there, you guys got to be on the lookout here tomorrow. Not your typical daily thunderstorms. Now, these are going to be possibly, some severe thunderstorms, which let me go ahead and hop you over here. So for you, my friend, you are in a slight risk. You're in that level 2 out of 5 on the spectrum. In terms of what we can expect tomorrow for your location, there's luckily for you anyways, there's not a shot for tornadoes. Very, very low probability of that. There is actually a tornado threat for the panhandle of pretty much the entire panhandle of Florida here for tomorrow. In terms of damaging winds, there's a 15% chance and 15% chance for hail. So you got to be on the lookout for maybe some small, or in this case, maybe some large hail up to quarter size, maybe slightly larger could be possible. And also some damaging wind gusts, perhaps maybe even up to, like I said, maybe up to 60 to 70 mile per hour. You can see a lot of Florida's in the yellow here for tomorrow, which is, like I said, that's the slight risk. That's that level 2 out of 5 here on the spectrum. You can actually see how it covers literally the entire northern or the entire panhandle here of, Florida. And it does move its way, or does work its way down here into the kind of central and southern portions of that, of Florida here, including basically everywhere until you reach Fort Lauderdale. I mean, the Fort Lauderdale point is basically right between that level 1 and 2. But a lot of central Florida, all the panhandle of Florida, you guys are in line for severe weather tomorrow, which we'll watch out for. Anyways, but that's that. Carson says, thank you. You are very welcome. No problem. Let's see here. So, how are the storms looking in eastern Colorado? I'm in Burlington. Gotcha. You know what? Let's go and take a look at that, actually. Let's go and see what's going on. We did have a tornado warning, or actually 2 tornado warnings there in eastern Colorado. They removed those a little bit ago, though. Let's see, towards La Junta. Whoa, we got reports of 53-mile-per-hour winds out there towards La Junta, kind of slightly north. Let's see. Storm out here, let's see. Southeast of La Junta here. This is for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and basically $half size hail. They also put a tornado possible tag on that, so better watch out for that, for a possibility of a tornado. Also, same thing for this one up here in northeastern, northeastern kind of portions of, or I should say really more east-central portions of Colorado. Let's see, south of Stratton, this is for actually golf ball size hail, a possible tornado, but damaging winds are expected to remain not really a big concern right now. But other than that, that's what's going on. Let's take a look at Denver. Obviously, Denver is like the most populated area here in Colorado, I believe. A little bit of light, moderate rainfall. Nothing really too crazy going on out there. So, yeah, no, everything's looking, not necessarily the best, but it's nothing, really terrible. Like I said, like any tornadoes or anything like that. Right now, there's nothing going on in that aspect at the moment. So that's good. Let's see here. La Junta. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Let's see here. How is Colorado Springs? Colorado Springs actually is under a flash flood warning right now. So obviously right now that is kind of a concern for flooding. So for Colorado Springs, between 1 and 1.5 inches of rain has already fallen, with an additional amount up to 1 to 2 being possible. Rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. So 1 to 2 inches per hour. So storms probably going to be around for another hour or so. So maybe up to 1 to 2 inches could be possible again. Anyways, but that's that. That's what's going on there. Let's see. Hey, sorry, just got here. How is the weather for Temple? I guess that is Temple, Texas, that is. Now, actually, right now in Temple, Texas, we do actually have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect towards Temple, Texas. The good news is that the storm is relatively away from Temple. The storms here in this case, you can kind of see these storms are tracking relatively, relatively to the east, kind of southeast here. Temple's kind of in a little dry area here, which is good news. However, wow, look at that hook. That thing's got a bit of a hook on it. We got to watch out for that. 70-mile-an-hour winds and 1.75-inch hail. That's golf ball size hail plus 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That could be really driving some wind-driven hail. This includes Marlin, Rysel. We have Hallsburg, Lorena. But like I said, Temple, Texas, you're kind of in that. You're kind of out of that storm, so that's good for the most part. So, yeah, for Temple, it's all right. I'd still watch the weather for at least the next couple of hours, just to make sure that those storms rolling through don't, backfire and actually push, another severe warning out there towards Temple. Let's hope not, but let's just watch it. We'll continue watching that for a little bit here. Let's see here. 97720, weather please. All right, 97720. This is in Oregon. Wow, we really don't have many people that come through here in Oregon. Anyways, I got some good news for you. In terms of anything severe, severe thunderstorms, any tornadoes, damaging winds, or hail, that's not expected for the next while. So that is looking relatively okay for you. So, yep, in Oregon, really nothing too bad is expected to occur out there. Now, whenever it comes to it, let's see. Yeah, we basically have a bunch of high pressure out there, pretty much leading to some pretty nice conditions. Yeah, really not expected to be doing anything too crazy out there. Here's actually the models in terms of it. You can see that we do have that high pressure that's building across the west. So, honestly, we're expected to remain pretty dry, actually. Yeah, expected to remain quite dry. Now, I saw something on the NAM 3K, I do want to mention here really quickly. What is going on with this model? Why is the NAM 3-kilometer model showing a tropical system forming out here for the 18th? That is new. I did not ever see that before. That is okay. TRG, have you seen this, dude? Look at that. It shows like that complexity of storms for tomorrow turning into a tropical system. Is there any other model that supports this? Let's see here. NAM 12K supports it too. Let's see, HRRR. Don't think so. Let's try 18Z maybe. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. That is really weird. Okay, well, I don't know what to say about that right now. Honestly, like I said, I never do trust the NAM models for tropical activity, so I'm just going to go with that's probably not going to happen. We'll see. Let's see here. That is what, let's see, that is very weird. It is. It's a little odd, isn't it? Let's see here. All right, so all these storms kicking off here across Alabama, you guys. Let's see. All of these ones are, yeah, basically just normal severe thunderstorm warnings here, so that's good. Yeah, these guys are just quarter-size hail, most of them, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Kind of your average thunderstorm, your average severe thunderstorm. However, like I said, though, these ones out here in central Texas, some of these are pretty nasty. Like this one here towards, let's see, towards Burnett, kind of northwest of Burnett here. We got ourselves a pretty gnarly severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for Tow. Let's see, for Naruna, Lake Victor, Sunny Lane, Silver Creek Village, for 2-inch hail and the possibility for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, including like, see Buckingham Dam here, Buckingham Lake Village, Lake Victor, those regions out there, Longhorn Cavern State Park included. So for you guys, yeah, 2-inch hail, that's pretty large. That's about egg-size hail. That's a pretty large hail, actually. About 2 inches in diameter. That's definitely enough to dent some vehicles and definitely shatter some glass. So you want to be away from windows at all costs in that storm. Let's see. What about these guys? Quarter the $half size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out towards Harper, Texas. Yeah, that's about all that's going on out there. Let's see. We got a little tornado warning. Itty-bitty tornado warning in kind of in rural areas here. 8 minutes to go. What's going on with this guy? All right, for this, we're going to hop over to my other radar for a moment. Got a little itty-bitty tornado warning out here in southeastern Colorado. It's definitely not our first one today we've seen. Let's see, velocity. Honestly, I really don't see much rotation in that. I am not going to lie with you. Let's see, what did they warn that for? Radar indicated rotation. I really don't see any rotation in that. I mean, if you call that rotation, that's very weak. And they actually issued that a frame before that. They issued it right around here. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm a little questioning why they issued that tornado warning there. I mean, radar is fairly close too. I mean, you got a really pretty fairly close radar, not too far. Huh. Let's see here. I have a lot of Texan friends. So like, so I like to see what's happening. Gotcha. Now, Texas tomorrow, here, I'm going to switch y'all back over here. So Texas tomorrow, we do actually have a pretty large risk here for y'all. For the northern side here of Texas. Like I said, obviously we do have a small sliver in extreme northern Texas for a couple of those northern counties, in the enhanced risk, which is at level 3 out of 5 on the spectrum. So there's a pretty good shot that northern Texas could get some pretty interesting severe weather tomorrow. Also for Dallas, I mean, Dallas is in the slight risk. Fort Worth is between the slight risk and the marginal. So there's a good shot we could see some severe weather, potentially even all the way down into portions of, central, even central portions of, portions of Texas. Could be possible. Anyways, but that's that. Let's see here. What's happening right now in, let's see, west central Georgia. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna hop you over to this view here. Now what's going on in Georgia? There's nothing severe warned right now. I will tell you this, though. For the southern sides of Georgia, there is actually a risk for severe weather tonight. There's a slight risk down there towards, Thomasville, areas towards, Baconton. We have Valadosta. I think that's how you say that. Those areas, and obviously the marginal there towards, like, Brunswick. Let's see here. Americus. Yeah, those areas out there. Yep. But there's a small chance. Storms later on could go severe out there. So later on tonight, probably. So keep an eye on it. Anyways, but yeah, that's that. So I do tell you what, y'all. Really quickly, I'm gonna switch you guys over here because, like I said, if y'all are just joining us, oh look at that. Oh shoot, is that now an invest? Uh-oh. It's now an invest, isn't it? 92L. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, we got some breaking information coming through here. I did not even know they issued this yet. So here we go. So here's the system. That's the intensity based off of the current models that has already run. All the models right now do support this getting into hurricane strength. The lowest one goes to Category 2. The highest one goes to Cat 4. Let's see. Like the right now, not all the models have run yet, but still. Look at that. The ensembles. Oh wow. Some of the ensembles have it going right across to right across the Caribbean here. Look at that. Let's see, some more ensembles. All right, some of them goes to, yeah, some of them goes out to sea. Ooh, that is interesting. Okay. Yeah. I really do believe that this thing does have a good chance of becoming a hurricane. I very well think that this will be the first hurricane of the season. Let's go and hop you back over there. But yeah, that thing has a 70% chance of formation here. Shoot, dude. That's brand new. That just came out. They literally just came out. Because in the beginning of the stream, we didn't have all these models. That literally just happened. Right now, central low pressure of 1,011 millibars. So it's still pretty high low pressure right now. Just another thing we got to watch, you guys. Seriously, wow. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. Florida, I told you about that when I joined the stream. Well, when we first did the live stream, that wasn't there. I've already checked it whenever we first went live. That's the thing. But there it is. All right. Well, we're going to keep an eye on it there. It's moving westward at 10 miles per hour. Yep, moving west at 10 miles per hour. All right, we're going to keep an eye on it. You know, like I said, obviously there's equal chances from what we've seen. You know, most of the main models has it going out to sea. However, a few of those ensembles had it going, you know, maybe there towards the Caribbean. Once again, either way is possible. Either way is possibly going to, you know, either scenario could occur. It could, if it does go out to sea, though, I would really highly consider watching Bermuda because, you know, it seems like Bermuda, if ever a storm goes out there, it seems like Bermuda in some form or another usually gets impacted. Not saying you will, but I'm just saying we'll need to watch it. It's definitely going to need monitored. TRG said there's a tornado warning out there. All right, let's see here. So tornado warning in effect. Oh, this is east of Temple, Texas. This is out of that hook I was talking to you guys about. Let's see. So Terry Chapel, we have West Villa here. Let's see. Rosebud, Travis, let's see, Durango. 1.75-inch hail, so that's basically golf ball size hail and a possibility for a tornado here. We're going to hop over to my other radar here. Take a look at this here. Let's see. We're going to pull up that up. So this is for Bell and Falls County in Texas here. That is where that tornado warning is at here. Oh, wow. You know what? That is a lot of that's a very serious shear. That's like a lot of strong winds up there. You know what? If there's not any damaging winds, if there's not any tornado out of that, I can guarantee you there's likely some damaging winds out of it too. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts is what they have the warning for in golf ball size hail. So yeah. So areas out here in, like I said, let's see, kind of towards Bell Falls, although the storm is tracking kind of southeast here. So Bell Falls is right on the edge of it. I would really look out if you're towards like West Villa. It doesn't really show on this one, but if you look over here, it shows like West Villa, I think that is. Let's see here, Barclay, Airville, you know, Zeppelinville. Yeah, Zipperlinville, sorry. Those regions out there should, definitely monitor the progression. So once again, this is actually in central east central Texas right now, directly east of Temple. Like there's Temple, Texas right there. It is directly east, which if you don't know, Waco, Texas is directly to the north of the storm here. But yeah, no, that's interesting. How is East Central Georgia looking in the next few days? We have heavy rain coming. So East Central, we do have a chance for some thunderstorms tomorrow. Not expected to be anything severe. However, like I said, obviously watch out for a few rumbles of thunder. Could be possible out of some storms. Other than that, same thing for Sunday too. So between tomorrow and Sunday, there's a chance for some thunderstorms, but you know, not expected to be in the realm of anything severe, essentially. So that's good. Let's see. Yeah, but the velocity on that, holy cow, that is some really strong velocities. Let's see what the radar is estimating. -37, -42 meters a second. Let's see here. What did that say? 42 miles per hour. That's 93 miles per hour according to radar there. Wow. Yeah, 42 meters a second to 93. That's 93 mile an hour velocities that the radar's picking up out there. Yeah, that's some pretty strong winds across those levels. I mean, that radar is not even far away either. I mean, literally the radar is right here. I mean, that is right next to the storm. So there's a very good chance that you know, those strong winds could easily reach the surface here, in which I would not be surprised if that warning gets upgraded from 70 to at least 80 miles per hour. That could honestly be required at this point. Like, that is, yeah, that's a little interesting. Let's see here. New tornado warning south of Waco. Isn't that the storm? Yeah, that's the storm we're looking at. It does have a pretty impressive hook on it, though. I tell you that. Look at the hook. Got a pretty nice hook shape to it now. Let's see here. Yeah, that thing could, definitely. I think it does have a good potential for some damaging wind gusts on it too. Let's see. Is Temple going to get hit by that? No, Temple should not get hit by it. It's tracking southeastward. You can actually see here's Temple. There's a storm up here tracking kind of southeast, and you're right there. It's just going to continue moving in this direction to the southeast. So, yeah, Temple, Texas should be all right. However, there is an outflow boundary on it. If you look closely, we have this line right here. You see that right there? And actually, there's actually a storm that formed off of it. That's what I was going to tell you, is that these lines, as you see, these guys, we call these gust fronts or outflow boundaries, and in the latest few frames, you can see that we just had a new storm form right here from that boundary. So that boundary is going to go over Temple, Texas here in the next 10, 15 minutes or so. And you're probably going to notice those winds getting a little gusty there for a minute, but who knows? Maybe another storm could be sparked off towards Temple. But right now, Temple's not in any danger of any storms right now, although quite close to this supercell. But anyways, but yeah. We shall keep an eye on that storm there, y'all. Definitely we'll be watching it. Let's see here. We're going to hop our way back over here to, let's see, towards the mid-Atlantic. Because like I said, we actually do have ourselves a bit of severe weather kicking off. Right now, it seems like all of that is now moving its way across the Caribbean, or across the Chesapeake, not the Caribbean, across the Chesapeake Bay and moving its way eastward. So mostly the storms in the mid-Atlantic regions, even like eastern North Carolina, eastern Virginia, you guys are pretty much good to go. Actually, the new convective outlook should be out any time now. If it's not out already, let's see. They just issued it 2 minutes ago. Okay, I'm gonna need to wait for the product update. So give me like 5 minutes, and we'll look at the new outlook here for today. Anyways, but yeah. But in terms of what's going on out there, I think that they're probably going to remove that slight risk for obviously Virginia. I think that's, you can see it just above me. I think they're going to remove that. Let's see here. How about let's see, Mexa, Texas, says Benjamin. All right, go ahead and switch over to that real quickly. So you said here, let's see, Mexa, Texas. Okay, so you're in a marginal, but I will tell you though, that storm to your north does have the shot for potential large hail and damaging winds. Now, you're in Mexico, which is right here. It does appear that that storm is going to kind of pass by you. It's going to be getting really close. I mean, look, here's Mexico. You can kind of see how it's kind of just creeping to your east, or creeping to your north, I should say. So, with that being said, right now, I don't see any danger out of it, but just know that you're literally close to that warning. You could probably walk to that tornado, or sorry, walk to that polygon there. That's interesting. Anyways. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. Like I said, if you guys have any area to look when we look at, let me know. Let me see. Cleveland, Mississippi, says Michael. So in terms of Cleveland, Mississippi, obviously you guys. Let's see. Yeah, Cleveland. Okay, yeah, you guys are in a warning here for golf ball size hail and the possibility here for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. Let's see here. We're gonna hop our way. So there's Jackson. Okay, yeah, obviously hail in this aspect is kind of the biggest concern. So I'd watch out for it. Also, yeah, they also extended that warning there into Sunflower, Moorhead, Indianola, just southeast of you, essentially. So they did upgrade the warning, or they did update the warning and included it southeast of you too. So watch out. Yeah, definitely you're in the fire there if you're in Cleveland. I would even definitely recommend being away from windows in that case because, this is some large hail we're talking about. It could easily go through, windows and all that stuff. So, yeah, got to be looking out for it. Absolutely. Let's see here. How about Justin, Texas? Let's see here. Justin, Texas. All right, so you guys in Justin have the slight risk tomorrow, which is basically northwest of Dallas. Chances for damaging winds and hail do exist. I think hail, I believe your hail threat is significant, actually. Let's see here. Hail threat, no. Yes. Hail threat is significant, meaning that there's a chance for 2 inches in diameter or larger hail tomorrow. Damaging winds up to 60 to 70 plus. Mostly around 60 to 70 mile per hour wind range in terms of gusts could be possible. Tornadoes not expected, so that's good. That's good. I do tell you what. Here's the new outlook, y'all, for today. They just they just issued a slight risk across central Texas. They do not have a tornado probability on that. Damaging winds is there, and hail. Wow, they actually issued a significant hail threat for western Alabama. I had a feeling they probably should have done that because of all the large hail that we've actually seen out there. Like, it was kind of needed. It was kind of needed, actually. Well, there you go. They did it. They put out they put a slight risk there for Texas today now. All right. Well, they did that. Let's see here. Laker says, how about 32565? Let's see here. 32565. All right, this is in Jay, Florida. Okay, yeah, you got a slight risk, my friend. You're basically right there in the panhandle of Florida. You do have a 2% chance for tornadoes tomorrow. Like I said, pretty low probability of seeing tornadoes, but it's there. Damaging winds, 15% chance, and hail, 15% chance. So overall, there is a shot for large hail, damaging winds, and maybe a couple of tornadoes. A few spin-ups could be possible nearby. Although the probability, I should say, is fairly low for tornadoes out there. But it just can't be ruled out, essentially. But yeah. Anything for Naples, Texas? Let's see here. So in Naples, you said for 75568. 75568 in Naples, Texas. Slight risk. So yeah, you got a level 2 out of 5. You're actually really close to that enhanced risk here. So, you know, tomorrow's update, you never know, could extend you into that enhanced since you're right on the boundary of it. But anyways, regardless, yes, there's a shot for severe weather. Luckily, no tornadoes, just damaging winds and the possibility for some large hail could be possible. Other than that, that is essentially what we're looking at out there. I do want to go ahead and show you guys, though, here in Waco, look at that, south of Waco, we got reports of quarter size, we got reports of, reports of quarter size, golf ball size, and egg size hail being reported south of Waco just now, not too long ago. Let's see here. Wow, you guys have there's a lot of places. You guys are seriously wanting me to look at a lot of places here. I got y'all. I'm going to try to get to it as best as I can. If I accidentally skip over it, please, like I said, don't take that personally. I'm not trying to skip over anybody. It's just there's a lot of people that need areas looked at. So if Fayetteville, Georgia, clear for tonight, it's really the southern areas that's got to watch out for Georgia tonight. Let's see here. Baboom wants me to take a look here. Let's see. At 63020. 63020. This is across DeSoto, Missouri. Okay, so Missouri actually does have a risk here for tomorrow, but you're on the eastern side. The risk tomorrow exists across western Missouri, such as Kansas City, such as Joplin, Springfield, those areas, but you're in the general thunder risk, which means there's a shot for maybe a few thunderstorms, but they're not expected to be anything severe. Let's see here. What about Abilene? Abilene, Texas. Got you. Where was Abilene? I always check on Abilene. Let's see. Abilene's around. There it is. Abilene. All right, so for Abilene, tomorrow you got a marginal, level 1 out of 5. So there is a small threat for a couple of severe thunderstorms tomorrow. Luckily, no tornadoes is expected, just a threat for potential winds, maybe up to 60 miles per hour, and maybe some hail up to quarter size could be possible. But overall, yeah, probability is fairly low in general. Let's see here. Thanks for checking. You are very welcome. Let me look. Can I check on 37075? 37075. Of course, 37075. This is across Hendersonville, Tennessee. Okay, you have a general thunderstorm threat tomorrow. So once again, kind of similar. We were just talking about in eastern Colorado, or not Colorado, eastern Missouri. There's a possibility for maybe a few thunderstorms, but they're not expected to be anything severe. Otherwise than that, following day after, you know what? Yeah, you're pretty much good to go. There's nothing really expected for you for the next few days. Just maybe a possibility for a few strong to potentially severe storms, maybe for like late, maybe for Sunday could be possible. But honestly, I think that you're relatively good to go. Let's see here. But that is that. Let me look. So let's see. We already looked at that one. Let's see here. Gonzales, Texas. Gotcha. Let's see. Gonzales. Let's see. Gonzales. Here we go. Gonzales, Texas. Okay, you, my friend, are clear. Yeah, you're not in any form of thunderstorm risk. Actually, there's not even a chance for a few rumbles of thunder either. So you're pretty much good to go. There's no thunderstorms expected. None of any of that. Let's see here. Crestview, Florida. Gotcha. Let's see here. Crestview, Florida. Okay, so you got a slight risk tomorrow. Once again, yeah, you're in the Panhandle of Florida. So obviously the Panhandle tomorrow does have a small tornado probability here, which I'll go ahead and show you right now. So obviously, yeah, you are in the slight risk at level 2, basically out here. So you're in that slight risk, which is tomorrow's second highest risk out there. Tornadoes, 2% chance. Damaging winds, 15% chance. And hail, 15% chance. So obviously in terms of hail, maybe up to quarter-size hail. Damaging winds, maybe up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And in terms of tornadoes, maybe a brief spin up or two could be possible across the Panhandle. Although the probability of you specifically getting a tornado is extremely low. It's very, very, very low. So, honestly, it's nothing to really worry about, essentially. But you never know. I would keep an eye on it. You never know if a storm could go tornado warning. If there is a tornado warning for you, then take action. But, obviously, I would not. It's nothing to stress over. Let's see here. Hunter says, can I check on 37334? Let's see, 37334. This is across Fayetteville, Tennessee. General thunderstorm threat tomorrow. We are good to go. Just a few rumbles of thunder possible, but other than that, yeah, nothing severe. So we're looking all right. Nothing too crazy. Let's see, appreciate it. I feel like when we got left out Sunday, even though we were in a 3 out of 5, we got pretty nasty storm for like 7 minutes. Hail, strong winds, and lightning took a big tree down, but I expected, wow, crazy, but I expected more. Gotcha. You expected more? You had a tree fell down? Yeah, okay, that's crazy. Anyways. Let's see here. Well, Southwest Ohio, 45444. Again, anything in the next few days? So, Alex, the answer to that is no. We actually looked at Ohio. There's really no threat for any thunderstorms for the next couple of days. So, we're looking good. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Let's see here. Florida wants me to take a look here at 32703. All right, let's see here. 32703. This is in Florida. Okay, you're in a slight risk, my friend. Yep, out there towards Orlando. Gotcha. So in terms of tomorrow's threat here for you, tornado probability, good news, no threat for tornadoes. Just a chance for maybe some gusty winds up to 60 miles per hour and maybe some quarter-size hail out of some storms nearby. But, yeah, I mean, other than that, you're pretty much golden. You're pretty much good to go. But, like I said, I'd keep an eye on it still. I would really look out for it. All right, let's see here. Asking tomorrow for San Angelo, my friend. What do you expect? All right, so San Angelo, I can already pull that one up, so I already know what it's at. So tomorrow there is a marginal risk, which if you know, like I said, that's a level 1 on the spectrum of 5, so there is a chance for a few, severe thunderstorms. So San Angelo is completely not out of the picture for a couple of severe storms, although, like I said, probability is fairly low. In terms of your damaging concerns, there's a small chance for some gusty winds up to 60 miles per hour to some isolated storms nearby. And in terms of hail, there is a 5% chance of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out of some isolated storms. So overall, probability is fairly low in terms of severe weather happening. Although you are in the risk, so you can't be ruled out completely. So keep an eye on it. We'll watch it. Never know if it could get upgraded or not. But as of now, I think it's going to remain marginal for you. Anyways, let me see here. That's that. Michael says tennis balls now. Let's see here. Really? Is that the one you're talking about here? See, we have 1.75 for that one. Oh, wow, dude. Whoa, 4-inch hail. Dude, that got upgraded in a matter of a second. Hold on a minute, y'all. We're going to hop back over to this radar view. This is some serious information coming through here. Golly, that is a nasty storm. Let's see, was that in northwestern Mississippi. The bad news is we really don't have any good coverage, radar coverage out there. Let's see here. This was softball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Train weather spotters at 8:10 p.m. Softball-sized hail was reported in Cleveland. So there you go. Yeah, radar, you can see it's a little bit glitched, but there's a solid hail core right over Cleveland right now. Holy cow, 4-inch hail. That's softball-sized hail happening out there in Cleveland. It's been reported, too. This is not radar indicated. This is, like, observed. This is, like, seriously been detected. So that's crazy. That is crazy in itself. Holy cow. That's some very destructive storm. Let's see. Why was it so windy today? Like, my tree started to split a bit. Wind is caused by a gradient in pressure in terms of a system either rolling in or rolling out. Honestly, Doesn't look like there's really much of a gradient out there. I don't know. Maybe was it caused by a thunderstorm today or something? Because obviously thunderstorm winds can be, pretty gnarly. Wow, look at that. There it is. There's that 4-inch hail report here. Softball size hail report in Cleveland from Co-op Observer. This is in Bolivar County, Missouri. 1 mile southwest of Cleveland at 110 UTC, at 4 inches in diameter. Golly, dude, that is some nasty. That's some really nasty hail out there. Let's see here. Tornado on the ground. Is that one tornado warning confirmed? Let's see here. Yeah, no, it's not confirmed yet. I don't see it on. It would go TORR, stands for tornado reported. That's not been observed yet. But I'll believe when I see it here in a minute. How it feels when it hits a head. That could definitely knock you out, if not kill you. 4-inch hailstones, softball size hail. Yeah, no, that's enough to kill, honestly. So in that case, dude, I would even be in your safe spot if you're there. I mean, because I've seen instances of hail around smaller than this size even go through people's roofs. So yeah, no, that's really large hail. That's crazy stuff. Let's see here. Let's see, 2 PDS severes for 4-inch hail. There's 2 of them? You're kidding, right? Let's see here. Okay, they're both in Mississippi, I guess. Let's see, is this it? Oh, yeah. Yep, they included both of them. So this includes, like, Ruleville, Mississippi. Let's see, Ruleville, Dodgeville, Sunflower, Moorhead, Indianola. Let's see here. Schlatter, I think. Let's see, Itabena, Morgan City, Inverness. Yeah, those areas out there. Man, Cleveland, though, apparently got really hit hard. Let's see here. Wow. Let's see, need your helmets? Absolutely. Yeah, you would really need helmets for that. Let's see here. But, yeah, that's going on. Let's see. Is there anything reported? Yeah, there's still nothing reported there, dude. Don't know where you got that report. There is a tornado warning in effect, though. We should go ahead and hop over to really quickly for this. This is actually in central Texas, too. See, this is we had a bit of a hook on that one. Let's see here. Velocity. It has a lot of inbounds, but it's lacking in the outbound winds. Definitely, regardless, I'd say there's some really strong winds on that here, at least 70. They do have it warned for 70, but I would not be surprised if it was even higher, considering that the gate-to-gate winds the winds here in general is pretty daggone high, up to 60. I think it could go higher, though, because earlier we did see it pretty crazy. Let's see here. But yeah, that's crazy. Hunter with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Hunter, saying, did I see the tornado warned area? I did. Yeah, we're actually looking at it right now. Yeah, like I said, obviously it does need a bit of work here. It's still radar indicated. Once again, radar indications mean that it's been, like I said, it's just rotating. But there's no confirmation as of now of a tornado being on the ground. But still, you better be in your shelter if you're in Rosebud. Yeah, in those areas out there. Once again, Hunter, dude, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. You rock, man. We love you. Thank you so much, Hunter. Very, very sweet of you. But I do tell you what, yeah, it's definitely really crazy out there right now in Mississippi. I think I'm pretty concerned about this storm in Mississippi. Not gonna lie, 4-inch hail. We've been seeing this for days now. I mean, not across Mississippi, but we've been seeing like really, really large hail events here for the last several days. I mean, we've had a continuous streak of longevity of severe weather for the last several days, even over a week. At least an enhanced risk for a lot of people. And we had those 2 moderate risk here not too long ago. This week we did? I mean, shoot, it's been an active week. And like I said, the models continues to support more and more potential activity here. It doesn't appear to be ending anytime soon, so we'll need to watch out for this. Let's see here. Anything heading towards Ray, Colorado, says Crystal? Let's see here. I'm going to hop you back over here towards the region. The only areas here that has a possibility for severe weather is on the eastern side, but you said for Ray. Let's see, W-R-A-Y, is that how you pronounce it? Let's see here. Let me double check on that. You said, Ray, Colorado. Okay, so let's see here. Ray, Colorado. There's a fly around here that's been driving me crazy. Let's see. So you're in the general thunderstorm threat. So yeah, no, you got no chance for severe weather out there. Maybe a possibility for a few rumbles of thunder, but honestly, Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about out there. You're good to go. Let's see. Will Minnesota get any severe storms? Nah, no. Minnesota's in the clear. It's very quiet, severe weather-wise up there, and it appears to be so for the next little bit as well. So over the next 3 days, nope, nothing expected. Let's see here. Thank you for the video. It makes me feel better and more aware. You are very welcome. No problem. We're here for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, anytime there's severe weather, you can expect us to be live for it. Am I taking breaks today, says George? I don't know. I mean, I got to eat dinner at some point, which I don't know how long I'm going to be live for. Considering we've already been live for almost an hour and a half here. Anyways, but yeah, that's what's going on. Dude, this fly is driving me nuts. It's a big fly, too. Dude, this sucker's like almost a half an inch. So if you see it going by on the screen, you'll see it. Anyways, let's see here. Hail of size, so rare in the southeast. It is, yeah, because the southeast has a lot of warm Gulf moisture. Usually, large hailstones is not terribly common. Yeah. Let's see. We got a big old cluster of severe thunderstorm warnings. Luckily, these guys are pretty much, yeah, all of them are for the same thing. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, not anything extreme. Kind of your baseline severe thunderstorm warning here for basically, southwest central, almost southwestern portions of Alabama. But, oh, look at that. They just upgraded it. Okay. They downgraded it, guys. That's good. They downgraded the hail from softball size to now 2.5 inch, which that is equivalent to baseball, I think. No, tennis ball. Yep, tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So it's still very large hail. Don't get me wrong, but they did downgrade it a bit, so that's good. They did downgrade it a bit, so that's good. Let's see. Keep your eye near Austin area. All right, yeah, I was going to hop back over there actually. Like I said, we do have a couple of severe thunderstorms popping off here towards Austin. Let's see, northwest of Austin, 1.75 inch. That's golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Towards Burnett, let's see here, Silver Creek Village, those regions out there, Lake Victor. Let's see, Suddiff, yeah, those areas. We'll continue to watch that. Let's see here, quarter size hail possible there towards Harper, Kerrville. So that we'll need to continue watching too. Like I said, right now in Waco, there's actually a storm that's south of Waco now. Yeah, it'll likely remain south of Waco, but there is a warning for it towards Hewitt. Let's see, Lorena. Let's see here, Oglesby. But anyways, but that's for a possibility of 1.5 inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. So that's that. Let's see here. This guy, quarter size hail. Yep, not even any damaging winds out of it. Golf ball size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. $half size hail, $half size hail. Yeah, no, there's a bit of hailers out there. I'll tell you what. Let's see. Don't let Flyzilla carry you away. It's Proxy, dude. It's a big fly too. It's a big old fly. It's the only thing I hate about this time of the year is the flies and all the bugs, the mosquitoes. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Wow, dude. Yeah, there's a lot of lightning detection on that storm there, too. Look at that. So the one that actually crossed through Waco a little bit ago, that supercell that had that tornado warning right now, yeah, no, that guy, honestly, has a lot of lightning activity on it. Honestly, I've been seeing this thing more of a damaging wind threat here. We got a really strong area of damaging winds here, potentially towards West Villa, towards Barclay, sorry. Once again, tornado warning in effect. Also, the possibility for golf ball size hail could be a possibility. So we'll keep an eye on it. Let's see. Sarah says, where in Colorado? Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's a new tornado warning in Colorado here. Not many people included. Yeah, TRG says literally 14 people inside of this tornado warning. Still got to be in your shelter, though, I tell you what. But anyways, but yeah, out here towards Colorado. This is north of Deora. Honestly, I'm really not seeing hardly any area in here. Let's see. Is there any buildings that you can visibly see? It's mostly rural areas. Really not seeing anything. No population, hardly any at all in that area. But there might be a little bit of rotation. Also, I do tell you what, though, they do have a warning. That severe thunderstorm warning for that same storm under that tornado warning for potential hail up to $half size and damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour being a possibility. So regardless, some really strong winds, wind gusts, I should say, could be quite likely out of this. Let's see, Cheyenne Wells, basically east central Colorado. We do got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here. The good news is that no damaging winds is a concern, maybe just a small concern for some large hail, maybe up to 1.25-inch hail, which is equivalent to $half size. Other than that, that's about all that's going on out there. Anyways, but guys, like I said, if you guys are just now joining us, we got a bit of bone to pick with you guys. Just kidding. No, but we got ourselves seriously a situation we do need to be watching. Once again, we do have the tropics open. We're likely going to see our first hurricane of the season happen here in the next week. Okay, so heads up to you guys. We already have a tropical disturbance that's already tracking its way northwestward, kind of west-northwestward here at around 10 miles per hour, so it's not moving too quickly. But there's a good chance that this thing could form into a hurricane. Like I said, the hurricane, this is known as 92L. It's an invest. But this invest here, 92L does have the model supporting it as of now, does show a good probability that this thing could go into hurricane status. So this is the intensity guidance. Right now there's only 4 models running. There's still a lot of other models that need to be ran here. But look at that. Multiple of these models, or all of the models, have it going at least in the Category 2, which... Like I said, I'm not expecting a Category 2 right now, but I'm saying at least. I'm very confident it will at least break that tropical storm into Category 1 area. So, yeah, that's honestly a little concerning. So, in terms of the track of this guy, wrong screen. In terms of the track of this guy, honestly, it is way too early to tell. It could go either way. It honestly could track south, could go through the Caribbean into the Gulf. It could go through the Caribbean, maybe hitting Florida. It could go out to sea. Right now, we don't know. We really do not know what's going to happen, where this system's going to end up steering up right now. But I will tell you what we do know is that it is going to continue moving west for the next couple of days. And we'll continue monitoring you guys as new updates will be needed on the system. Let's see here, dude. Hunter Plays, thank you, man. Once again, all right, with another donation. Thank you so much, dude. Let's see here. New tornado warning for Colorado. Another one? Holy cow. You know what? I tell you what, guys, really quickly before we look at Colorado, there is actually a large hail report towards Lorena. Larger than baseball-size hail, approximately 3.25 to 3.5-inch hail. Time estimated by radar at 0:31 UTC. 3.25-inch hail out of that. Anyways, let's go and take a look at this Colorado storm. Let's see here. I think this is the same one we just looked at. Yeah, Hunter, we literally just looked at this one here a little bit ago. Yeah, we looked at this one a few minutes ago. Like, so we determined that there was like nobody who lives in it, essentially. But anyways, but once again, dude, thank you for the 2. Greatly appreciate it, man. Oh my gosh, the fly is right on. Dude, that's like one of those big flies too. It's like really large. God, I hate that thing. I'm going to bring out the fly swatter after this stream. I tell you what, I'm going to be smacking this thing around my desk. Probably going to end up breaking my monitors while I do it. Dude, I do not like them. They are annoying. Anyways, but yep. Let's see here. We're going to turn back on the watches here. All right, let's see. We're gonna turn back on the watches. So right now we do have a couple of watches, as you can see, across the red highlighted areas here. Let's see here. They did update it finally. Remember whenever it said, if you guys are still here from earlier, according to the watch earlier, it had 0 max hail, 0 maximum wind gusts, and 0 speed. Now they updated it to 65 mile per hour wind gusts and basically, ping pong ball size hail potential. Let's see, we got that watch across Texas too, 321 for 70 mile an hour wind gusts and basically 2.5-inch hail, and we have this one for same thing, 70 mile per hour wind gusts and 2.5-inch hail possibly as well. Anyways, and like I said, obviously all the activity for the Mid-Atlantic, pretty much good to go. Really not much more going on out there. So honestly, we're looking pretty good. We are absolutely looking pretty good out there. Let's see. I was an error. I'm sure it was. When will Minnesota get storms? Grace, we do not know. As of now, there's nothing popping up to anything changing really for Minnesota anytime soon. probably not going to see anything crazy for at least the next couple of weeks. We'll see. I mean, you never know, but right now it's still continuing to show that now we have another tornado warning. You know what? It just took a minute to pop up there. Let's see here. All right, we're going to hop back over here to this radar. So look at this. So here's a new warning here for areas of Pritchett here, south of Deorah. There's a bit of rotation on that last frame there. Let's see. Okay, nothing on correlation coefficient, although the radar, it's fairly decent ways away. See, the radar is approximately 85 miles away, so obviously it's going to be scanning up pretty high at 9,000 feet. So, yeah, you need the debris to be at least lofted 10,000 feet for the radar to be able to scan it. But, yeah, I don't know. It honestly looks like that last rotation, that last scan was a little bit more significant than the recent one. So that hopefully that's a good sign of it weakening. We don't want any tornadoes any more than what we've had. Holy cow, dude! It's been nuts. This month, honestly, I would not be surprised if we take one of the most active Junes for severe weather that we've had in a long time. It's crazy. Let's see here. Man, bear, pig. Oh my gosh! Don't you bring up South Park here? That's funny. Let's see. I saw that in Colorado. Really? Golly. Let's see here. I never thought of that, Andrew. Debris needs to be lofted at least 10,000 feet to be seen by correlation coefficient. Yeah, I mean, because that's how high the beam height is. That's how high the beam height is. Obviously, anything lower than what the lowest beam height is can't be detected by a radar that's that far away. Also, due to Earth's curvature, also the beam curves a lot more at further distances too. A little bit of interesting things about about the radar. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Let's see here. Whoa! What's going on out here? Got a really big severe thunderstorm warning here east of Temple, Texas, towards Rosebud, Marlin. See Lot, Buckholtz. We have Cameron. Look at that, 2.5-inch hail out there. Also the potential of 65-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. Let's see, train weather spotters reported that. Yep, tennis ball size hail and 65-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Yep, definitely should. I would be, yeah, definitely well away from windows, I should say. Lots, Marlin, Rosebud. Let's see, where's that core at right now? Heaviest of precipitation's right in there. I'm kind of over Rosebud and Travis. I know Rosebud's a fairly populated little town there. You can see all the buildings out there. It's pretty populated. Yeah, that's probably where the hail is at right now. Let's see. Hail can contaminate correlation coefficient. Absolutely, yeah. A lot of refracting, a lot of reflecting from the hailstones. Can scatter the beam in all kinds of different directions. Yeah. Which basically, ruins any probability of you seeing a tornado that has hail in it. Because, like I said, initially tornadoes are updrafts, and even tornadoes above tornadoes can loft some very large hail, because they are the updraft essentially. In which obviously, with the radar scanning, it could mistake debris mixing in with the hail. Yeah, it's happened. But anyways, yep, but that's what's going on, y'all. That is what we are talking about here. Now, once again, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, leave a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all for being here. Like I said, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. I think here soon we're going to call it a stream. Like I said, we've been live here over an hour and a half now. Like I said, I just wanted to, the main reason I went live today was to let you guys know, first of all, about the tropics out there, and obviously about the severe weather tomorrow with the big enhanced risk that we have, a possible moderate. I think it could be upgraded to a moderate. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm going to head off here around 9:45 Eastern time, so that'll be here in the next 10 minutes. So now it would be a good time if you have any final questions. Let me know what you guys have. Once again, I have to give a really big thank to you guys for the donators today. Huge thank you goes to Nana, Eureka Robinson, Riley McCauley, Proxima 888, obviously Proxy, Hunter Plays, and Hunter Plays again. Seriously, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for helping us out here on the channel. You absolutely rock. It really helps us out, keeps us going. Thank you so much. But yeah, like I said, if y'all have anything else to add, if there's any other further questions that you have, let me know. Join our Discord in description. Yeah, we have that too. If there's any questions you might have while we're off the stream, join our Discord. Follow us on Twitter too at NWW1162. That is our Discord. And yeah, that's about all I got to say there, y'all. But like I said, obviously, through tonight, severe thunderstorms are going to continue for several more hours. Like I said, there's no difference if I get off right now than if I do later on because, obviously, for the most part, I think the storms are weakening a bit. They're definitely not as strong as they were when we first went live here, so that's good. Let's see. How about Destin, Florida? Okay, let's see here. Destin, Florida. Let's see here. Destin, Florida. So you, my friend, are in a slight risk. Yep, you're across the panhandle, so there is a 2% chance for tornadoes out there for you. Damaging wind probability 15% chance and hail 15% chance. So there's a shot for a couple of severe thunderstorms to be possible across the areas here for you. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for it. So we'll watch out for it. So heads up to you. Very, very low chance for some tornadoes happening and stuff like that. But anyways, let's see here. How's Alabama looking tomorrow? Okay, so Alabama does have a risk tomorrow, and that's across the southernmost, central and southern Alabama. It's kind of hard to make out here. Let me actually turn off the radar for a moment. I'm going to turn off the watches too, and I'm going to turn off the warnings as well. So there you go. So you can kind of see just central Alabama here in southern portions, level 1 across Montgomery, level 2 across Monroeville. So obviously the further south you go into Alabama, the greater the threat here overall. Let's see here. Can I check and see if any more of the tropical models have upgraded? They have not. Yeah, we just looked at that not long ago. Let's see. I'm delighted and honored to support your excellent channel, Andrew. Thank you so much, Proxy. Seriously, you really have made my night with that. That's seriously greatly appreciated. That's going to go to good use against the channel. Like I said, obviously it helps me too. Helps keep food on the table, stuff like that too. Helps with my meals. It helps with a lot of things. It helps with the programs I pay for. It helps with the hardware, all the computer stuff I have to get. Seriously, it's way more appreciated than you think. So thank you so much. Can I see here? Let me look. Let's see. I think Sunday is supposed to be bad weather day. Sunday does have a shot. Yes, Sunday does have a shot here. Let me actually switch you to Monday's risk, which is day 3. Now, yeah, Monday's risk is across, pretty much the entire state of Arkansas, Mississippi, central and western Alabama, and northern Louisiana for the slight risk anyway. So Sunday does have a pretty decent risk out there. Yes, indeed. Let's see. How about Georgia tomorrow? Yeah, Georgia has a small, relatively small chance for severe weather. Same thing for Alabama, essentially. Most of the southern side is the most active. Let's see here. Great job, Andrew. We've got a few days to monitor tropical activity. Absolutely. Yeah, we sure do. For sure. Let's see. Austin, Texas. Let's see here. In terms of Austin, Texas, forgot where Austin's at. I'm always all over, or not just Austin. Oh, there we go. Austin. Okay. Austin, Texas. Yeah, we have a general thunderstorm threat tomorrow, but not expected to be anything severe. So we're okay. We're doing all right. Let's see here. TRG and Andrew, thank you for what y'all do. Y'all take a lot of time and ensure people are watching your streams are weather aware. Keep it up, fellas. You're doing good. Thank you so much, Carson. Really appreciate it, man. Definitely means a lot. Anyways, but like I said, y'all, we're heading off here in 5 minutes. If there's anything else we could do for you, let's see here. Gainesville update. Okay, let's see. Fabian Gaming, let me know the state. There's a lot of Gainesvilles. A lot of Gainesvilles. I'm assuming Gainesville, Texas. But there's also Gainesvilles like in Virginia, where I grew up. Gainesville, there's a lot of Gainesvilles other than just Texas. So I think it's Texas, but let me know. Okay, Florida. There you go. Okay. Let's see here. Florida. All right, here we go. So you, my friend, I'm going to hop you over here. Yep, you got a slight risk tomorrow too, considering that you are in the northern side of Florida. So there's a slight risk for you. The good news is that does not consist of tornadoes. Your main concern is a few of those storms could possibly allow for a few damaging wind gusts and a few, hailstones could be possible up to quarter size. So quarter size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts is kind of, possible out of some storms out of there. But yeah, that's that. Do I think that Lincoln, Nebraska will see severe weather tomorrow? Don't think so. Yeah, no, Lincoln is, let's see here. Yeah, Lincoln, I believe, Lincoln has a possibility for a few thunderstorms, but you guys are not, you can see, in the risk here for any severe weather. So that's good. Now, a few thunderstorms, a few rumbles of thunder could be possible. But other than that, yeah, that's what we're looking at. Anyways, let me see. I just joined your Discord. Cat Game. Sounds good, man. Thank you for joining. Yeah, like I said, y'all, consider joining our Discord down below, as well as following our Twitter at NWW1162. Be greatly appreciated. Like I said, we if y'all have any reports to give us here, here's our. Here, I'll go and show you guys real quickly. That's our Twitter page. I look very serious in this photo, dude. I tell you, I put a little story on that. I was literally smiling the entire time I was taking this serious-looking photo. But anyways, yeah, this is our channel, at NWW1162. Like I said, you guys can relay your reports of severe weather here and during any severe weather day. So, but yeah. But that's that. Obviously, we'll keep it on the tropics. We'll keep it on tomorrow's severe weather event. Like I said, tomorrow we will be live in order to, like I said, we will be live here tomorrow to cover this. Not sure what time yet. Let's see here. Oh, Tyson says, what time are you streaming tomorrow if you are? I am. Like I said, I don't know. Let's see here. Let me look. What about Malmo, Sweden? Burb, I hate to tell you this, man, but I cannot look in Sweden. Our programs are only isolated to the United States. I'm sorry. If I could, I would. But there's nothing I could do. But that's pretty cool that you're in Sweden, though. I really find it cool that we have the occasional viewers from different countries. So, obviously, welcome from the States. But, anyways. All right, you guys. Well, I think we're going to call it now. Like I said, obviously, stream's going to head off here in 2 minutes. Sounds like you guys have gotten everything you needed to know updated, and you guys are well up to date now. Once again, if you have not already, guys, like I said, if you guys have not already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Maybe share this with a friend or family member, and maybe even leave a like on this as well. Be greatly appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Papa Smurf with a $2 super chat right at the end. Thank you, man. Saying it's not much, Andrew. It's the thought that counts. It is. Like I said, seriously, it does not matter how much. That's not what I'm worried about. Like I said, seriously, it is literally the thought that counts. Papa Smurf, thank you so much, dude. Greatly appreciated. Very, very sweet of you. Very, very generous of you. But anyways, so I'm just very interested in the weather in the U.S. has some the most interesting. It does, yeah. We get some pretty crazy weather out there. I mean, we get it all, like tornadoes, hail, damaging winds, tropics. Yeah, we got a storm heading towards this, heading in the direction of the States, but something we're gonna watch out for. Well, thank you for joining, Burb. And once again, like I said, I'm sorry I cannot get out there towards Sweden. If I could, I would, but unfortunately, fortunately, I cannot. But, all right, well, you guys take care. We're going to go ahead and head over to the ending screen. I'm going to kill this fly because this thing is bothering me still. But like I said, once again, huge thank you goes to our donators for tonight. Let's go ahead and see. Our donators did include, let's see here, Nana with the 15. Thank you so much. Eureka with the 10. Riley with the 5. Proxy with the 75. I cannot believe that. Proxy, thank you so much. Hunter with the 10. Hunter again with the 2. Papa with the 2. Thank you guys so much. Once again, it's not about the amount. It's about the thought. Thank you guys. We love y'all, to our supporters. Thank you so much. I think here soon I'm going to be doing a members-only forecast. We have not done one of those in forever. So I'll be doing one of those probably within the next week or so. Maybe once this weather calms down, I'll do a members-only forecast. But anyways, all right, you guys. Well, I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and call this. We'll catch you guys tomorrow at some point. And once again, I'm not exactly sure what time I'm going to go live here, but I do tell you what, the stream is going to head off here in 2 minutes starting now. So, all right, you guys. Well, take care. Y'all have a great night. Be safe out there, and we will catch you guys here in the next one. Once again, we love y'all. Please be safe out there. See you tomorrow. Peace out.
Make sure to drink plenty of water, wear light-colored clothing, and take frequent breaks if working outside. The ultraviolet index forecast for June 17th is 11, or extreme. The current time is 8:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time. You're listening to NOAA, All Hazards Radio, the voice of the National Weather Service, station KWN 34, serving the Palestine listening area. The following reports of weather temperature and wind were made at 8 p.m. Palestine, fog 86, dew point 82, relative humidity 89%, heat index 105, wind southeast at 5, pressure 29.78 inches and rising. Crockett, partly cloudy, 88, heat index 108, calm. Tyler, clear, 90, heat index 106, south at 5. Athens, partly cloudy, 88, heat index 102, calm. Corsicana, mostly cloudy, 91, heat index 109, southeast at 7. Elsewhere around the region, DFW Airport, partly cloudy, 84, north at 17. College Station, mostly cloudy, 93, heat index 110, southeast at 8. Houston Intercontinental, mostly cloudy, 90, south at 8. Shreveport, partly cloudy, 91, heat index 107, calm. Now let's check on your local forecast for Palestine and surrounding locations. Excessive heat warning in effect until 8 p.m. Saturday. Heat advisory in effect from 8 p.m. Saturday to 8 p.m. Sunday.